Virat Kohli after the game said, it's a long tournament and we have to focus on getting our combination of 11 right. I can't believe this is happening every year with them.
It's the same story, isn't it?
It's the same story every year. They just can't seem to get that 11 right. They've got a really talented squad.
I tell you what, he says it's a long tournament. It's even longer if you've lost 5 from 5, 6 from 6, 7 from 7.
Yeah.
It gets longer by the day.
True.
If you keep losing, he's saying the right things because he wants his team to believe.
Yeah.
But if you keep losing, boy, it'll feel like 2.5 months, not a month.
Yeah, they're down 4 they finished 4 games out of 14. And the fact is that you are you're almost 30% into the tournament.
Yeah.
And if you haven't figured the 11 out, that's something to really worry about, Joy. See, you've been with the team, right? You know the problem of having a squad which is so big and trying to get the best 11 on the field. Is it instinctive? Is it, do you say, all right, 9 will definitely play and 2 depending on conditions and opposition? Is there some science to it?
Definitely, there is, and injuries play a large part in this as well, because injuries can really screw your season up. Also, what happens is, because of the IPL, the way it's played in summer, you get a lot of international players also breaking down due to the heat.
Okay.
You get more, this thing.
Yeah, but RCB has this problem at the top of the season. Agreed, they didn't have Stoinis and Kutanal. Agreed. They had them today, but somehow that talk about the ideal 11.
Also very interesting, you see, they're interestingly one of the teams where you have very international big company which owns the rights to the thing.
Yeah.
And therefore you probably have a completely professional cricket management cell.
Yeah.
So there'll be Kirsten, obviously Virat will have a part in it, somebody like Avinash Vaidya who's been there, Ashish Nehra.
Yeah.
They'll be the guy who'll be taking the decisions. They'll be the guys who are calling it, because the professionals, a liquor company won't tell you that, they won't turn around and say, they'll just say, do it.
They'll just say, keep your spirits high.
Yeah. But where do they go? Where do they go? If this goes completely wrong again, wrong again, for them, what do they do? Because they got rid of Daniel Vittori because it wasn't working. Gary Kirsten, he's come in 4 games into it, it's not working.
Yeah.
What do they do? If this continues to happen, clearly it's not the coaching system.
Yeah.
Then see, you have only 2 options. You can't do anything this year.
No, Simon's been saying just let Virat play his game. But if he does, who is the captain?
Well, that's where they went.
Squad, AB doesn't want a captain.
No, well, again, that's where they went wrong at the auction.
He was talking about it last year.
I know you said it. Yeah, you said it last
thing. And even go for someone off the wall if you want to. I don't know. Maxwell, I know he's not here this year, but go for someone off the wall. If you want to pick a funky captain.
Yeah.
For all I care, find someone that wants to do it.
Yeah.
That's the major thing.
Also, next year is not a big auction, so you can't really retool.
Correct. But VK is not a quitter, brah. He's not a quitter.
No,
he's not quitting. Listen, I hope for this team that they turn it around. Sincerely hope it, because it is an exciting team. It's a team that gets the fans in. It's a team that has a wide support. And more importantly for the tournament, you don't want 1 or 2 teams falling away so early and it becoming a 5-horse race 3 weeks into the tournament. And that's something which is not good for the tournament. It's not good for the fans. It's not good for competitive cricket, because it pretty much then becomes top of the table versus bottom of the table, one-sided games happening.
The other thing it makes it hard for is us. Who have to interview these guys time and time again when they keep losing. You can only ask the same question a couple of times. What's going wrong? What do you need to do to improve? How do you? What are you talking about?
Take your own advice. Do something funky. Do something off the wall.
I'll tell you what though, Bangalore will be doing. They will not be going back to train now.
Yeah.
Before their next game, they will have some other activities. If they're a smart team, and I know they must be, they'll take them out on activities. They'll keep them very busy, but non-cricket stuff. Why do you do that? There's no point practicing now. Because you've had such a bad game that you don't want to think about cricket. Get their minds off cricket, but also don't give them enough free time to brood on this.
Okay.
So the critical thing about it is, so you see lots of activities organized, stuff organized. Don't allow them to sit and brood over how bad a season they've had. They've just got reason, oh God, there's another match, come on, let's go and play it.